Welcome to Urban History. Today, we're unraveling one of the universe's great mysteries. Why is public transit always late? Is it a grand conspiracy to keep us frustrated? Or just bad luck? The truth is a bit more complex. But don't worry, we're here to explain why public transportation struggles with timeliness and how cities throughout history and today have tried to fix it. Public transit isn't a modern invention. In fact, cities have been working on ways to move people around for thousands of years. Take ancient Rome, for example. They had a system of carriages and wagons regulated to control traffic and congestion. Rome even had something like bus lanes. Certain streets, known as banned streets, were off limits to carts during daylight to reduce congestion. Sound familiar? It's like the early version of no delivery trucks before 10 a.m. But even back then, they couldn't escape delays. Julius Caesar, the emperor himself, probably wasn't immune to late arrivals due to traffic jams. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we enter the golden age of horse-drawn streetcars and railroads. The Industrial Revolution caused cities to expand rapidly, and with that came increased demand for transportation. One key example is London, which was among the first to develop an extensive railway network. The London Underground, opened in 1863, was groundbreaking but far from perfect. Within a few years, delays were frequent, caused by issues like overcrowding. Sound familiar? Mechanical failures. Steam-powered engines would break down in tunnels. Congested tracks. The situation was no better in Paris. When the Paris Metro opened in 1900, it faced similar struggles with overcrowding, breakdowns, and poor coordination. Problems that still plague many transit systems today. Now, why is public transit still late in 2024? Let's break it down. 1. Traffic congestion. Buses, the workhorses of many city transit systems, have to share the roads with everyone else. In New York City, for example, buses move at an average speed of just 7.4 miles per hour. Yes, slower than you might walk in some areas like Manhattan. According to a 2017 study, 30% of bus delays in major U.S. cities are due to traffic congestion, and the problem is only getting worse with increasing urbanization. 2. System overcrowding. When transit systems don't expand fast enough, overcrowding causes delays. Take Tokyo's Yamanote line, where station staff, known as Oshiya, literally push people into trains during rush hour. More people equals more time to board equals more delays. In Tokyo, 20% of train delays are attributed to overcrowding alone. During peak hours, the trains operate at 200% capacity, causing cascading delays throughout the network. 3. Infrastructure failures. In the U.S., many transit systems operate on aging infrastructure. The Washington, D.C. Metro, for instance, suffers frequent delays due to outdated tracks, signal failures, and deferred maintenance. According to a 2019 report, the Metro faced over 16,000 hours of delays due to infrastructure issues that year alone. 4. Coordination problems. Running a transit system is a logistical nightmare. If one bus or train is late, it can have a domino effect across the entire system. In London, the so-called knock-on effect happens when one delayed train causes delays for all subsequent trains. One study showed that 30% of delays on the London Underground were due to such chain reactions. Now let's look at Mumbai, where around 7.5 million people use the suburban rail system every day. Overcrowding. Mumbai's suburban trains operate at 300% capacity during rush hours. No, that's not a typo, it's literally packed beyond human limits. This overcrowding means longer boarding times and frequent delays. Lack of modernization. Despite its importance, Mumbai's train system hasn't kept pace with the city's rapid growth. According to a 2018 study, 40% of train delays in Mumbai could be attributed to insufficient investment in modernizing the infrastructure. Now that we know why public transit is always late, how can cities solve this problem? 1. Dedicated bus lanes. Cities like Bogotá, Colombia have found success by giving buses their own lanes. The Transmilenio bus rapid transit system uses dedicated lanes, speeding up buses by 35% and reducing delays. 2. Automation and AI. Automation can help make transit systems more efficient. In Copenhagen, the metro is fully automated, reducing human error and improving punctuality. Similarly, Tokyo is testing AI to predict delays and reroute trains in real time. Early tests showed that AI could reduce delays by 20% during peak hours. 3. Infrastructure investment. Cities like Seoul, South Korea, have invested heavily in modern infrastructure. In the last decade, Seoul spent over $50 billion modernizing its transit system, and the results speak for themselves. Seoul's transit network is now among the most reliable in the world, with 95% of trains arriving on time. 4. Congestion pricing. London's congestion charge zone has significantly reduced traffic in central London, cutting down bus delays by 12%. By charging cars to enter certain parts of the city, it frees up road space for buses. 5. Urban design and planning. Curitiba, Brazil, took a holistic approach to city planning. The city's transit system prioritizes public transport by using prepaid boarding stations to speed up bus boarding times. This simple design change reduced boarding time by 30%, making the system more efficient overall. Cities are experimenting with bold new ideas to make public transit not only more efficient but also more enjoyable. Example: Singapore's Smart Nation. Singapore is a world leader in smart transit technology. Using big data and AI, the city has developed a bus system that adjusts routes in real time based on traffic patterns and demand. This has reduced bus delays by an impressive 25% and made the system much more responsive to passenger needs. Will public transit ever be 100% on time? Probably not, but cities are finding creative ways to make it a lot better. Next time your bus or train is late, take a deep breath, and remember, at least you're not stuck in a Roman